The National Assembly's portfolio committees are continuing to debate and then vote on budgets for various departments today. And one such portfolio will be the Committee on Water and Sanitation. This is where MPs will give input on what the department ought to be prioritising in spending that budget. Newzroom Afrika's Juniour Khumalo is at the parliamentary precinct and joins us now. Juniour, I know it must be freezing cold where you are, so I hope you're keeping warm. But let's look then at the demands of this particular portfolio. Problems across the country, a lot of criticisms about the lack of integrity of water infrastructure. We've seen complaints and protests about water all the way from Gauteng to KwaZulu-Natal. So a lot of pressure on this particular department. Tell us more.
Indeed, Iman, there's a lot of pressure when it comes to the new Minister of Water and Sanitation, who is Phemi Majodina. She's the former she's the former Chief Whip of the ANC in Parliament, and now she takes over that department from Minister Senzo Mchunu, who's been moved to the Police Department. He has been credited actually for doing a good job. You remember last year when he was given that budget from National Treasury, he spent most of that amount of money basically giving it as grants to municipalities that were struggling, in particular municipalities in Johannesburg, as well as in Gauteng, as well as in KwaZulu-Natal. So he was credited with trying to basically turn around the situation. Despite his attempts, there's been a lot of water shedding, which was a new term that we got to know last year, especially in Johannesburg. So we are yet to hear what Phemi Majodina is going to say today as she presents that budget. According to the UN, about 4.2 million South Africans don't have access to clean water, and about 21 million South Africans don't have any access to basic sanitation facilities as well. So those are the challenges that she is basically going to have to deal with as she presents this budget. So when she presents the budget, she's going to basically specify what she is going to allocate the money towards achieving, and the MPs are going to have an opportunity, Iman, to basically engage her and whether agree to the budget or basically reject the budget today. So the program is expected to start at about 10 in the NCO building behind me. So we are expecting it in just a few minutes now, Iman.
All right, we'll get the latest from you on how that went. And sometimes these debates can be quite animated and spirited as well. So we'll try and share some of that with our viewers. But ultimately, people want to have a good working, integrous water systems and clean water that comes out of the taps in their homes. We'll come back to Juniour Khumalo later on in the program. Convicted